So hello everyone and welcome to July's Circle of Light. It's wonderful to have you here with us, whether you're here live or here on replay. So thank you for making the time in your busy schedules. And I'd just like to start by saying that today we're going to be doing something slightly different. I've been activated over the last couple of weeks to use sacred invocations, which will activate people to a higher level with the Circle of Light members and also with private clients. So that is what we're going to be working with today, and it's my first time to work with it, so I'm excited about that. So it's great to be able to share that with you, and I'm interested to see how your experience of it will be. And how it works is I will say a statement, which are all channeled statements from the Archangels of Absolute Light, and then I'll leave some time for you to repeat them, either aloud or in your head, and you're all muted this time, so you won't be able to hear each other, and then feel into the energy of the statement as well. And after that, I'll be quiet for a few moments as usual, and then go into the channeled message from the Archangel Metatron of Absolute Light. And then depending on whether we have time at the end or not, some time for feedback about it and how it was for you, and anything you want to share, either about the invocations or about the channeled message. Or if we don't have time for that, then we can share that later in the circle. So as it's something new, just before we begin that, does anyone have any questions with regards to that and the process of it and what you need to be doing with it? Or no, that looks like a thumbs up. Good. Okay, so we're going to start by just connecting in with a short meditation. So grounding your feet firmly into the energy of the earth beneath you. And with a straight spine, your head reaching up to source above. Take one breath, breathing the energy of 60 and above earth up through the root chakra, passing through the body and out the crown chakra. And all the way up to source light above. And then on the next in-breath, breathing source light back in through the crown chakra. All the way down to the root chakra. And on the out breath, expanding this ball of source light out to completely fill your physical, emotional, and mental bodies and fields. And on the next in-breath, again, breathing in source light in through the crown chakra. All the way down to the root chakra. And on the out breath, breathing it out to completely fill the physical, emotional, and mental bodies and fields. and setting the intention that each of you will receive that what serves your most absolute highest timeline and your most absolute highest joy from the call and the invocations and the meditation and the energetic light codes embedded in them today. And I further ask the Archangel Metatron of Absolute Light, the Archangel Raphael of Absolute Light, and the Archangel Michael of Absolute Light to ensure that everyone who is on the call today and who will listen to it on replay be blessed by the invocations that we are to speak together today. So let us begin. As I said, I'll say it first and then leave some time for you to repeat it either aloud or in your head, and also to feel into the energy of it. I am love. I know myself to be love. I am love as I walk in the world. I am light. I know myself as light. I am light as I walk in the world. I am joy. I know myself as joy. I am joy as I walk in the world. I am love. I am love. I know myself to be love as I walk in the world. I am light. I am light. I know myself to be light as I walk in the world. I am joy. I am joy. I know myself to be joy as I walk in the world. I know myself to be love. I love knowing myself as the embodiment of highest love. I know myself to be light. I love knowing myself as the embodiment of highest light. I know myself to be joy. I love knowing myself as the embodiment of highest joy. I know myself to be love. I know myself to be love. I know myself to be love. I am love as I walk in the world. I know myself to be light. I know myself to be light. I know myself to be light. I am light as I walk in the world. I know myself to be joy. I know myself to be joy. I know myself to be joy. I am joy as I walk in the world. Love is all that I am. Light is all that I am. Joy is all that I am. The love that I am is who I know myself to be. The light that I am is who I know myself to be. The joy that I am is who I know myself to be. I am love. I am light. I am joy. I am the love that I am. I am the light that I am. I am the joy that I am. Love is all that exists and all that is. Love is all that I am, that all is. I am love. Light is all that exists and all that is. Light is all that I am, that all is. I am light. Joy is all that exists and all that is. Joy is all that I am, that all is. I am joy. The absolute love that I am is who I am in my most absolute highest truth. The absolute light that I am is who I am in my most absolute highest truth. The absolute joy that I am is who I am in my most absolute highest truth. I enjoy the experience of walking in the world, embodying absolute love. I enjoy the experience of walking in the world, embodying absolute light. I enjoy the experience of walking in the world, embodying absolute joy. It is a joy to know myself as love. It is a joy to know myself as light. It is a joy to know myself as joy. It is a joy to know myself in the embodiment of my most absolute highest truth. I am love. I am light. I am joy. I am love. I am light. I am joy. I am embodying my own most absolute highest truth. I am embodying the most absolute highest love that I am. I am embodying the most absolute highest light that I am. I am embodying the most absolute highest joy that I am. I am love. I am light. I am joy. I am the love that I am. I am the light that I am. I am the joy that I am. I am love. I am light. I am joy. I am one with absolute love through my conscious embodiment of it. I am one with absolute light through my conscious embodiment of it. I am one with absolute joy through my conscious embodiment of it. I choose to express in the world as absolute love, absolute light, and absolute joy. I choose to experience myself as absolute love, absolute light, and absolute joy. I choose to express in the world as absolute love, absolute light, and absolute joy. I choose to experience myself as absolute love, absolute light and absolute joy. I choose to know myself as the love that I am. I choose to know myself as the light that I am. I choose to know myself as the joy that I am. I am love. I am light. I am joy. I am love. I am light. I am joy. I am love. I am light. I am joy. Let us just rest in this energy a moment longer while we wait for the message for the group from the Archangel Metatron of Absolute Light. Beloved ones, I wish to thank you for coming together in this sacred space and to contribute to the making of it sacred by the contribution of the intention and the energy and the presence that you are embodying, that you bring to it. For each of you is one who is very conscious about the energy that you are embodying and being as you walk in the world, and in particular with your interactions with others, being very conscious to hold fast to the qualities of the absolute light and the absolute love and the absolute highest truth that you are in your most absolute highest essence in many of your interactions, and bringing this forth to the greatest extent that you are able, considering that you are living in and chose to incarnate in the physical world, which is one of contrast and one in which it is not always possible to embody those highest qualities of yourself, or you will experience triggering moments and other such things that jolt you suddenly out of your embodiment of this. And I would suggest that in these times, all you need to do is to simply come back to your breath, to your focus on your breath, to your focus on the love that you are, the light that you are, the joy that you are, as we have done today, and allow the quality of these states of beingness to fill your physical and energetic bodies and fields, taking time to ground this energy into your self, stepping away for a moment to do so if you so need, so that you may come back in each and every sacred moment where you decide to put your attention and intention on such, to being the most absolute highest embodiment of the light that you are as you walk in the world. For this is something that you choose, and that you must choose again in each and every moment, whether it feels like an easy choice in that moment or not. The choice is always yours and always available to you. And it is not so much about how others perceive you and whether they perceive your actions as loving and as grounded in light or not, for they will always bring the subjective nature of their own experience, their own personality to their interpretation of how you are being in the world, as well as their own expectations of you and how they wish you to behave, whether they are consciously admitting this to themselves or not. All of you have some way that you would like another to be in interaction, which places a kind of expectation of them. of being a certain way. But we suggest that you ground and root in the very center of your own sacred heart space, the experience of the love and the light that you are, that you tangibly and concretely feel there through your experience of a feeling of peace, a feeling of oneness, a feeling of bliss, a feeling of connection to yourself and to others and to the wider all that is. And from this space, holding the sacred intention to be aligned with your own most absolute highest timeline and most absolute highest joy, at the same time as being aligned with and the embodiment of that which serves the most absolute highest good of all. And as you hold the purity of this intention in your heart space, and take time to breathe into the very center of your being throughout the day, bringing yourself often back to the love, back to the light, back to the joy that you are. You will find that your interactions with yourself and with others are greatly transformed, and you are much more able to embody the absolute love, the absolute light, and the absolute joy that is who you are in your most absolute highest soul essence as you walk in the world. I give you my blessing this day and thank you for being so willing to step into, step up to, and step into the embodiment of this. It is I, the Archangel Metatron of Absolute Light. So thank you, everybody. And I hope you're still resting in that beautiful energy. And I know that, Reba, you have something to do after this today, right? You don't have...
I don't have a lot of time. I have a long cart drive to make tonight to bring my dog to my friend upstate so she can take care of my dog while I'm away. So I have to get on the road, but I think we do have a couple of minutes. If anybody wants to share a quick comment, it'd be lovely. So if you want to unmute yourself, if anybody wants to comment, or I can unmute you. You want to raise your hand? Otherwise, I'll just unmute everybody and we'll say goodnight.
Linda has a raised hand, I think.
Oh, Linda.
I really enjoyed tonight's presentation.
Oh, good.
It was wonderful for me. It kept my attention and I liked it. And the message was, I really needed to hear that because with all the politics, I just get worked up lately, and I haven't really in the past. And I tell myself not to, but I can't help it. So this was really wonderful. Good reminder. Thank you.
Good. I hope that as you continue to work with it through the month, it will really support that when things feel like they're going crazy around us. It's sometimes harder to say stay centered in that energy. So hopefully this recording.
Yes. Yes. So thank you.
Thank you, Linda. Hello. Anybody else?
As Latina is smiling, does that mean you'd like to speak?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you, Julia. It's been like a medicine for the soul today. Because I find myself like having really good days when I'm really on that in that space of love and centeredness. But on the next day, I can find myself in the opposite, like a dark hole. Just like Linda said just now, I get worked up very easy by small stuff. So this was a very good reminder how to deal with, like, not come back to center because it's our choice.
Right.
So that came just perfectly in time. Thank you.
It's as much a message for me as everyone else, but I'm so glad.
Yes.
Thank you, Tina. As Latina. Anybody else?
Good night. If there's no other comments, otherwise, yeah, I'll just unmute everybody. We can all say our good nights. I wanted to personally say thank you. It was just beautiful. I thought it was very brilliant as a way of kind of bringing your state of enlightenment, not just in a space of meditation, but as you walk in the world and as you express yourself, and just bringing it, like really integrating it into the day-to-day. I thought it was really, of course, brilliant.
Oh, they were all channeled from the Archangel Metron of Absolute Light. So, but actually, as you said that, mind you, I hope it wouldn't be dangerous, but maybe listening to it like as you were driving or something like that, as long as the energy wasn't so high that it made you feel sleepy, it could be something that you did actually listen to as you walked in the world, as well as in meditation space. But depending, don't do anything that is going to be dangerous, please.
Well, you won't listen to it driving, but operating heavy machinery, which I don't do anyway.
I also want to thank you, Reba, and to thank AtoZ Healing Space for creating this beautiful space where we can come together, and to thank everyone who is here, whether you're here live or on replay. My heart just reaches out in gratitude and love to all of you. So thank you so much, and looking forward to seeing you next month.
Everybody's unmuted. We can say our goodbyes as I end the meeting. So goodbye and
Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have a good night.